Bola Ahmed Tinubu has just threatened the judiciary as he's about to lose the court case. This thing is getting very, very interesting. Tinubu had just threatened the judiciary. Today is Democracy Day, and knowing fully well that he's about to lose the court case, he has come up with threats and war. That's what they are very good at. That is what they are very good at. What's up, ladies and gents? Join me as I take you on this interesting journey. If this is your first time of coming across the Town Crier, do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to share. Do not forget to follow. Most importantly, like our videos, because according to YouTube and Facebook policy, the more you like our videos, the more they help recommend it to other subscribers that have not yet subscribed to this channel. God bless you and bless you massively. Now, Tinubu has ushered a threat on democracy. Hear the news in details. He has ushered a threat on the judiciary. He has ordered a threat on the judiciary that court orders should not truncate the democracy of Nigeria. Democracy, the Tinubu bullies judiciary. Bola Tinubu has threatened that court orders aimed at undermining Nigeria's democracy will no longer be tolerated. He made this known while he was leaving his Democracy Day message earlier today. You see, I said it before Bola Ahmed Tinubu entered that he has a plan. And if care is not taken, that plan will come to pass. And this is the plan that is happening. Go back to our previous videos, you will see what I said. That this man, his intention is just to enter the presidential seat, then leave every other thing for him. He's going to take over just the way Buhari did it. He's going to take over the court. He's going to take over the barracks. He's going to take over the police stations. He's going to take over the customs. He's going to take over anything that has to do with controlling of power in Nigeria. And that's exactly what he's doing now. He's already smelling the failure. He smells his failure. Thereby, he's now inviting war and threat on judiciary. Tinubu smells his failure, thereby invites war and threat to the judiciary. This is just the beginning. I warned you people earlier about this thing and we have already seen it. Now I read. June 12th, Tinubu warns against using court orders to truncate democracy. President Bola Tinubu on Monday cautioned against arbitrary court orders aimed at truncating Nigeria's democracy. Mr. Tinubu, in his first Democracy Day speech as Nigeria's 16th president, said it has become imperative to state here that the unnecessary illegal orders used to truncate or abridge democracy will no longer be tolerated. The president described Mashood Abiola, the winner of the annulled 12 June 1993 presidential election, as the symbol of democracy. Former Nigerian military dictator Ibrahim Babangida aborted Mr. Abiola's victory on the strength of a court order that nullified the election, a process that many citizens describe as the fairest and freest in the history of Nigerian democracy. The abortion by military Feàrs of the decisive victory of Chief Moshood Kashimawo Olowale Abiola of the defunct Social Democrat Party (SDP) in the June 12, 1993 presidential election, up to that time the fairest and freest election in the country's political evolution, turned out ironically to be the seed that germinated into the prolonged struggle that gave birth to the democracy we currently enjoy since 1999, Mr. Tinubu said. He said Nigeria resisted Mr. Babangida's arbitrary annulment of the polls through their fierce commitment to enthroning democracy as a form of government. Speaking on disputes that often try Nigerians electioneering, Mr. Tinubu, whose victory in the 25th February presidential election is still being contested in court said those who cannot endure and accept the pain of defeat in election do not deserve the joy of victory when it's their turn to triumph. Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party and Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi are challenging Mr. Tinubu's victory at the presidential election petition court in Abuja. The president said participants at the recent election who were dissatisfied with the outcomes are taking full advantage of the constitutional provisions to seek redress in court, and that is one of the reasons why democracy is still the best form of government invented by man. Now, this is something I'm not gonna keep reading, but there is a bigger picture here that Tinubu is doing everything possible to see the silence of the judiciary. And that is the big message. It is trending everywhere, and I'm telling you that the next thing he's going to ban is Twitter, because the Twitter family are really hot on Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They're exposing everything. If they take away Twitter, it will be very difficult for you to know what is happening. The level of information that comes out every day on Twitter is enough to tear down the irregularities and corruptions in Nigeria, and that will be the next target. But he doesn't want to do it so that they won't say that he's scared of criticism. But eventually, it's going to happen. Probably 6 months after his entrance, it is going to happen. Now, Tinubu is threatening the court, knowing fully well that he's now smelling the victory of Peter Obi, His Excellency Peter Obi. He's smelling the victory, and that is what he is scared of. And we the people and the people of Nigeria will have to resist it at all costs. He said the judiciary must be trusted to deliver justice, adding that he recently harmonized the retirement age for the judiciary officers in the country. The president explained that the move was meant to strengthen the rule of law, which is critically pillar of democracy. In the build-up to Mr. Tinubu's inauguration on 29 May as Nigeria's president, several lawsuits were instituted to stop his swearing in. In one of the suits filed by the PDP, the Supreme Court on 26 May, 74 hours before Mr. Tinubu's inauguration, cleared the coast for the great day. The case had journeyed from the Federal High Court in Abuja through the Court of Appeal before termination at the Apex Court, where the PDP urged the court to stop Mr. Tinubu from being sworn in on account of the double nomination of Kashim Shettima as the president's running mate. Similarly, 2 other suits were filed at the Federal High Court in Abuja to concrete Mr. Tinubu's inauguration, but the court dismissed it. Thereby, this has given him deeper lessons or deeper strength to fight whomever that wants to fight him. But here is where this case is getting more interesting. It is getting more interesting because Tinubu already know that the next target he has is the judiciary, and the judiciary is they're not cooperating. Just like the way he bribed himself into the government, they are not cooperating, and by them not cooperating is a big blow to his face. And a man who stole to feed himself cannot watch another thief collect his plate. Are you getting my point? The man who stole to eat cannot watch another person steal that same food that he stole. But we are watching. Peace.